This is Nurse Hattie, and today we are talking about pH strips. Do you know what they are? They measure the pH of your urine. You want to do this first thing in the morning. Obviously, this is a brand new bottle. Obviously, it's not first thing in the morning, but by measuring first thing in the morning, what you want to do is you want to get the true pH reading. Now, it's already 11 o'clock in the daytime, so obviously my pH would be changed a little bit. You want to pee in a cup. And then what you do is you take your pH strip. It's nice and long so you don't get your fingers wet. You put it into your urine and then you pull it out. And oh wow, I'm very neutral. And then what you do is you get a color change, and basically you put your strip right next to the color chart. And as you see, I'm between here and here. And it's because I've drank a lot of water. And also, not only have I drank a lot of water, but I've eaten a lot of greens. And so my pH is pretty neutral to alkaline. You don't want to be too alkaline though, because that's bad for you. Now, notice how the urine specimen is very light. If it's dark, that might mean that you're dehydrated. Of course, your first urine in the morning, it might be a little darker than that because it's all night. Now, why do you want to measure your pH? Let me just tell you. If you're acidic, that means if your pH is down here, moving down towards these colors, what that means is that your blood is acidic. So then that transfers over to the urine. So the blood cannot be acidic. It has to balance itself. So it will go ahead and steal calcium phosphate. I can't even talk today. Calcium phosphate from your skeletal system. It will take that and use it to buffer the bloodstream. After it's done with that, when you're waking up in the morning, it has to get rid of it. Now, let's say you're always dehydrated and you're always doing that. You might see things like kidney stones that are made out of calcium. You might see osteophytes that you might experience it on your heels. You might get some bumps made out of calcium on your head or on your arms. It's wherever your body feels comfortable in depositing these calcium byproducts. So why is it important to measure your urine? Because if you're acidic, not only do you have problems with your bone density, but also autoimmune disorders. Now, what can affect your pH? Things like eating too much sugar, and also not only sugar, but alcohol, and eating very late at night with preservatives, foods that your body has a hard time breaking down. There's many reasons why you could become acidic, but medications also affect your acidity. So be careful and don't get nervous if you are a little bit on the acidic side. We can always move it back by adding things to your diet. The only thing is, I will tell you, if you try and try and try and you have a hard time getting your pH neutral, you might start looking at your gums or your teeth. You might have a tiny little infection somewhere going on in your body. So once that's corrected, your pH will be corrected. All right, thanks for listening to me, guys. I'll see you next time.